Jai Baba, Chapter 105. Nana was truly humbled. Baba had used very erudite Sanskrit words to explain the stanza. I have avoided using those complex words as we are on the path of love and devotion. We don't need to get into scholarly aspects of walking the path. Baba looked at Nana and all those who were present. Remember that nothing can affect those who have reached the state of detachment. Neither joy nor sorrow, and neither honor nor dishonor. Forget all other paths but the path of bhakti, pure love and devotion to one's goddess God Guru. Even after reaching the highest realm of Brahmalok, an individual can still be seeped into illusions and attachments. The only hope and salvation for all of us is by being devoted to God. Let me tell you that even Lord Brahma is seeped into Maya, and for him there is no other way of escaping the clutches of Maya and attachments other than by being devoted to the primordial one. A true devotee can never fall and can never get entangled in the clutches of the external entrapments. History is replete with great yogis, rishis, jnanis filled with knowledge and powers, but they too were deceived by Maya. Whereas the simple folk who have completely surrendered to the feet of their goddess God Guru, who have joyously surrendered to the wisdom of the One, they are the ones who pass through the eye of the needle due to their humility and devotion. If you want to get out of the trappings of Maya, attachments, karma, lifetimes of births and deaths, then hold on to the holy feet of the One whom you truly love and have surrendered to, and after holding on to the holy feet, don't ever let go. Death is inevitable, and when it comes, continue to chant the name of the Lord, Harinamam. Let the body behave as per the dictates of the laws of the five elements, but your mind and tongue must not let go of the name. The organs are strapped up to the body in the same way that horses are tied together to the chariot. Everything is controlled by the charioteer, the mind. When the mind does not have proper control over the thoughts and decisions, disaster awaits, just like a charioteer who has no control over his chariot and the horses. When the charioteer is accomplished, then why should the master who is seated within worry? The problem starts when the charioteer is not skilled enough to handle the horses and the chariot. When the mind is in control, all is well. When the intellect is directed properly, the body functions appropriately. When the body runs after sense objects and external gratification, it results in the body and its organs to lose their power and their strength. Trouble ensues very fast after that, just like a moth that loses its life in the flame, and just like a black bee that gets entrapped in a lotus. Mankind too, in running after sensual things, gets entrapped, and eventually this leads to ruin and causes it to be caught up in the cycle of life and death. All our pain is caused due to ignorance. It is because of ignorance that mankind runs after materialistic pleasures. When an individual goes beyond sensual desires, the mind slowly becomes calm, and then the entire focus is first towards bettering oneself and then towards self-realization. It is only when one gets to know one's true self that a person can then live in a state of complete bliss. Contemplate on the One and chant the holy name all the time. More the time spent on meditation and chanting, divine bliss enters to stay. Your eyes should only be searching for the One, and the longing to prostrate at the feet of the goddess God Guru should be your greatest need. When you truly desire nothing but the goddess God Guru's darshan, you shall then be blessed with divine sight of their true form. God devotion is nothing but longing for your God, praying to your God, seeking darshan of your Hari. Do so with folded hands and a humble heart. This is true devotion to God. Thus, the journey starts with the removal of ignorance, which means removal of pleasures and materialistic gains, and eventually you shall be rewarded with self-realization. This is what Lord Krishna tried to tell Arjuna. Nana began to cry tears of gratitude. He prostrated at the feet of Baba. Baba, please have mercy on me. Please remove my ignorance, my ego, and guide me always. I think I project a false sense of virtue, but I cannot tolerate even a slight insult, even in jest. How will I ever go beyond ignorance and reach self-realization? I have a great attachment to honor and take great pride in my reputation and status, while within me lust, ego, and anger flame. If this is not ignorance, what is? I am a sinner who goes about showing off his knowledge of the scriptures without truly knowing the meaning or living the teachings. All this is nothing but ignorance. Baba, have mercy on me and shower your rain of love and compassion on this ignorant sinner, as only your blessings can save me from the eternal cycle of life and death and the entrapping of Maya. Baba smiled. The sermon he had given was not only for Nana, but for all those who were seated before him and for all of us to remember daily. Peace be to all. Baba, bless us that we move away from darkness into your light, always merged with thou. Jai Sai.